Man, we living in a time where artists of all genres, not just music, painters and sculptors, whatever the case might be, um, you know, artists have a lot more freedom. You get to be as diverse as you want to be. You get to put, a lot of artists get to kind of move how they wish to move. Put stuff out when they want to put stuff out and represent themselves the way they want to represent themselves. At least independent artists, you know what I'm saying. But even on a label level, you know what I'm saying. You seeing a lot of stuff that you might not have saw back in the days. Me being an independent artist, um, it has its pros and its cons because you make music that you stand behind, you make music that you really love, and you feel like this is going to be the one. You put your all into it, all of your resources into it, and it don't always work out that way. But I mean, it just depends on how you look at it. It's your perception. You know what I'm saying? Um, what's going on, family? How y'all doing? I'm dlouthetruth. Uh, I'm a lot of times. I ain't even say it right. I ain't been on here so long. Let's try it again. What's going on, family? How y'all doing, man? I'm dlouthetruth, and I'm a lot at times. And no, I said it wrong again. Welcome to the I'm a lot at times podcast. I'm your host, dlouthetruth, and I'm a lot at times. That's how it go. It's been a minute since I've been on here, man, but I definitely wanted to come back and start off with this one. You know what I'm saying? This right here is going to be one of my first music reviews, man. I'm doing this here for a friend of mine who, you know what I'm saying, I feel really, really has been supportive of me and my music career, supportive of me and everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? And man, we like to share our platforms with one another because we want everybody and as many people as we can to see what it is that we trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here for independent artists, and man, we still push through despite not having, you know, crazy amounts of support and backing. But I think it's the love of the art that pushes us, man. Um, Today I'm gonna be doing a review of the newest addition to the From the Bottom mixtape collection, which is From the Bottom Volume 7. Um, the story of the gasser from my brother, the one and only Mood 3. You know, a lot of you guys might know who Mood is, a lot of y'all might not know, but he was on the show. One of the first interviews that I did. I haven't done an interview in a while actually. I was just getting into them, and they're still coming. It's just, you know, trying to figure out the direction I want to go in. I'm gonna continue to take the time that I need to take to make sure that I craft this here the way I want to, and not the way people want me to want to do it. Definitely gonna try to put forth a stronger effort to be more present. Um, but hey, man, I'm here, and I can't wait to get into this. Um, you know, Mood already having a dope collection of music on all platforms that's available for everybody to go see. This tape is nothing short of dope, and if not, doper than some of the other ones. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a disrespect. That's not no disrespect to the work that my man has already put in. I mean, some of my favorite tapes, From the Bottom Volume 2. That's one of my favorite tapes, which I happen to be featured on a song called I Ain't Worried If I Lose. That tape also hosted a song that I really like called Groovy. Um, what else we had on that tape? We had uh, Cushion My System was on that tape. Um, and man, Road to Greatness. That's a dope track. That was on that tape. Another tape that I liked was another one that I was featured on, and I'm not being biased because I was on them. Trust and Believe, like, every tape had a song or two that I liked on there. These are just tapes that I really, really like. Um, From the Bottom Volume 4, Full Throttle. We had a song on there called 5 Years In. That I think is hard to this day, man. Like, y'all definitely need to go stream that. You know what I'm saying? That's a workout song. I like working out. And it's just one of them tracks, man, where we both got to get on there and just go crazy on the track. You know what I'm saying? It also had Fam on there. I like that song a lot. And then he also just dropped the video for another song that was on there called Going to the Moon. That was hard. You know what I'm saying? The video shoot was crazy. Um, but yeah, man, you know, three already got crazy catalog online for people to go and listen. And this tape is nothing short of that, man. You got on volume seven, the story of the gasser. To me, it's a little bit more intimate. I feel like on this one, three kind of opens up a little bit more. Kind of going to depth. We have a lot of conversations on the phone, and there's certain things that we discuss, and I know what it means to him. You know what I'm saying? And I'll hear him say certain things in the song, and it's intended for certain people to hear, and I hope they hear it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because man, you know, it's tough sometimes. You want to get stuff off your chest. You want people to know what you're going through, and you don't really know how to approach it. And man, that's the dope. That's the dope thing about music is, man, that we get to express ourselves in an artful way, and you get to sit with it and you know take it how you want to take it. You know, but the best part about it is like if I say it to you directly, boom, that's one time, and you heard it, and that's it. You know, if you hear it on a song, you get to listen and listen and listen and listen and listen. So, man, I got like a little track list that I made of the tape. Before I even get into that, I'm gonna say this. I got a playlist on Spotify. It's called D-Lou and Friends, and I put songs on there that I like from me and my friends. I don't even got all my songs on there. Well, I do. That's a lot, but you know, it's a playlist that I like to put. You know, tracks from people that I know, independent artists and stuff like that, or even underground artists, or just people that I know actually. And man, like every song that's on this tape, I lie to you not, I put it on the playlist. Every song, because every song to me was dope, and like you can categorize them. I've already took the time out to do that because I feel like on this tape you get traditional mood, you get like a newer sounding mood. You know what I'm saying? You get some bounce. You know what I'm saying? You get some lyricism, and I think it's something on this tape for everybody, man. So what I did was let's say if you the kind of person that like you know the bars, the grit, the lyricism, and all of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Tracks like Turn the Page, Forever, and Tough Love. I feel like those three tracks, they kind of have more of a similar feel to them. You know, uh they're a little more like the aggressive message. You know what I'm saying? Where like, you know, you spitting over them hard boom bap beats and you want to get your point across. You know what I'm saying? And it's a little gritty. You want to let people know like what's on your mind, but you're doing it in a way where, you know, you don't know if it's for you or you don't know if it's to you or you know what I'm saying? You might be going through something. You like, hey man, that's what I want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? While I'm working out, you know, this, you know, it got me tight right now. I'm about to go bang that. You know what I'm saying? It's those kind of tracks. But then you get a new sound coming from my guy, and I don't know if it's because you know he living in the South right now or what it was, but man, we got tracks like you know Sports Mode, I'm Here, and I swear where you know he whip out the guitar on them. You know what I'm saying? We got the guitar strings going, and those tracks are really intimate. You know, I swear, you know, a track where it's kind of like him making an oath, you know, to the people and even to himself like yo like I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna keep doing this, you know, despite you know the trials and the tribulations, I'm gonna keep doing this. He even got a line in there where he say, you know, got three daughters, I mess around to be a grandpa still doing this, just kind of you know speaking to his commitment on what it is that he you know that he doing with this music. And you know we both talk about how we more than just rappers, man. We not just rappers, we artists, we like to create. And that's the message that you know we want to get across to people when they listening to our music. And I think that he did a good job of doing that. I'm Here is also a statement track. You know where he's kind of like, "Yo, I'm here now." Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and he doubling down and all through the track. You know he spit a few lines and get back to it. Like, "Yeah, I'm here." Like you know it's just one of them tracks where he want to let it be known that he here to stay. He not gonna leave despite you know the criticisms and all the lack of. As a matter of fact, we ain't even worried about those no more because we here, we in the room, we at the table. You know what I'm saying? And then sports mode. Is this a track where he talking about leaving people behind respectfully? Just kind of like, hey man, we not on the same page. You know, what you on, I'm not rocking with that. Man, I'm out of there, through the sound effect in there, you know what I'm saying? I might even put a microphone on a muffler and got up out of there, sports mode. You put it in sports mode. We had 120 with it, and he just want to let it be known, like, hey man, it's time to keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? As much as I want to stick around, I got to get to where I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? So I like those tracks a lot. Sumo and Momentum, those tracks right there. Sumo and Momentum, those tracks right there, a little more bouncy. You know what I'm saying? Those is groovy tracks. Those kind of remind me of like Groovy, the way Groovy felt. You know, they just bounce. Like beats that I feel like you might hear Common on, or you might hear like who like Talib Kweli on and stuff like that. Those type of artists. People who just wanna get off to some a little more, jazzy, something that what I'm saying, everybody could kind of listen to. Something I think resonate with a lot of different decades of music listeners. You know what I'm saying? I actually like it a lot. I never really heard three on tracks like Sumo and Momentum like that, man. But he sound good on those. And then for the traditional, the bounce, just that Hub City shit that what I'm saying, we gotta throw in there every now and then. You got Go Getter, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy, he threw me on that one, a little shout out on that one. And Big Deal, you know what I'm saying? Two tracks that was highly anticipated with me. You know what I'm saying? I heard snippets, man. My boy, he had me listen to these songs, like snippets of these songs, like months ago, knowing good and damn well I was gonna want to hear the whole track. And he made me listen to this track. Little snippets. I let my kids hear. When they go off, they like, that's it. I'm like, man, that's all I got to hear. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, those slap. Them two songs for sure slap. The whole tape slap, man. And like I said, sometimes I might be a little biased because I actually know the artist. We talk a lot about the creation process and the art and what it is that we trying to do. We talk a lot about our processes, man. And this right here, man, to me is one of my allies, man. Like, if you look in this shit, like if you look at my hashtags, I always hashtag from the bottom. I am from the bottom. Just like I'm Redwood Legion. Redwood Legion is my team, and from the bottom is his team, but we the coalition. So I'm just as much from the bottom as I am Redwood Legion. And I tell him all the time, like, when he's sitting at the big table, I feel like I'm gonna be sitting right there too. And you know what I'm saying? And I got something I want to say too. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, those are positions earned, of course, man. But at the end of the day, like, we tight like that. And man, it's my man's birthday today. Happy birthday to the gasser. And I just really wanted to give him, the gift of just reviewing his tape, man. As an artist, man. We very well. I can't say all artists, and I say that with respect. But man, we very serious about our art, our craft, and man, it's a mind game. Like, it's not even a mind game. It's how can I describe it, man? It's something that is heavily weighing on your conscience consistently, constantly, however you want to put it. We always thinking about our art, man. Anytime we put music out, we probably the most critical of our own music. A lot of thought, a lot of effort, a lot of anticipation within ourselves before we even put the music out. And man, to have to put it out and then sit back and just wait for the responses and just see how people gonna react to it. Regardless if your confidence is extremely high, which I think we both are very confident. Regardless of that, man, like, you still want to, you still have that curious feeling of just like what everybody else might think of it. And we not just putting it out for ourselves to hear it on the radio. I mean, we already got it. We putting it out because we want to give y'all something to listen to, man. So, with that being said, man, I hope that anybody that sees this video, that y'all deep dive into Mood 3 on all platforms. That's MOOD, space 3. He got the From the Bottom collection on there, volumes 1 through 7. You know what I'm saying? All of those are dope. They all 7 to 12 tracks. You know what I'm saying? The majority of them being like 10 and 12. Man, my boy really puts a lot into his craft. As a brother, as a friend, and just to listen to the music, bro. Proud of you. Keep on going. Like I tell you all the time, I think 3 the new school, Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just keep on going. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of more music coming. You know, man, this is just another addition to the coalition. Me and Black the Tech here, we got Treehouse Vibes Volume 2 coming. We planning on dropping that next month. And then after that, man, Wolfman Volume 2 is dropping. That's I'm trying to get my volumes up, man. It's been 5 years since I did the first one. I dropped music in between that time. I just haven't got back to the Wolfman. But it's something that's been in the making for a long time. And I can't wait to give y'all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my absence. I definitely get in like album modes, and not even album modes, just creating modes where I gotta kind of step away from everything to get my mind right. Been doing a lot of reading, been doing a lot of meditation of some of sorts, not necessarily humming and all of that, but just kind of sitting in silence, trying to eliminate a lot of my vices so that I can give y'all the best version of me and a lot more focused version of me, a lot more dedicated version of myself, man. And I look forward to just coming back on here more and more and more and more and more. So bear with me, everybody. I thank y'all for tapping in. I know it's been a minute, but I promise you, like I said, we're going to get it right, man. All right? I'm dlouthetruth. I hope that everybody's been good. Y'all stay up till next time, man. I'm a lot of times. I'll see y'all.